Now that we're both in our relaxed state, welcome to an episode of My Other Buddy Devin.
This is My Other Buddy Devin. It's a very sensuous podcast where you may
so sensual.
Listen to the sound of me dripping little droplets of water off of my fingers into a large artisanal glass made of only the finest East Indian fucking shatter. It's a weed glass, a glass made of weed.
Good. It's weed. Thank God.
Yes.
Yeah. Today, first of all, my name is Devin Howard.
My name is Devin Mullen.
And this is My Other Buddy Devin.
In case you didn't hear it.
We are post-ejaculate right now, and our minds have never been clearer. We've definitely thought about what we're going to talk about today. And today we're going to talk about fucking Mardi Gras!
Sick. I fucking love Mardi Gras, dude.
I fucking hate it.
Yeah, that post-cum haze is all gone, and now I'm hearing them brass bands playing in my brain.
I was doing something completely different.
It sounded right, dude. It sounded like a little Giacomo Hiaye. You know what I mean?
Giacomo Finane.
Yeah, I don't speak Cajun, dude.
I do. Giacomo Finane, Zatarain's barbecue sauce.
When the come down by the bayou, you gotta get with the gumbo.
Yeah, dude. My parents are from Delaware and Massachusetts, but I have a deep set of roots in this area.
Dude, literally my entire family is from like southern Louisiana.
Yeah, dude, I can't claim the same thing.
I can. So no, you know that show Swamp People?
Yeah.
The History Channel show?
100%.
What would you call like grandparents, brothers and sisters?
Grandparents, brothers and sisters.
Like great grandparents?
That's like your great uncle and your great aunts, bro.
Great uncle, great aunts? Okay, yeah.
That was my New Orleans impression.
Great uncle, great aunts, bruh.
That's your great uncles and your great aunts there, Devin. What the fuck you even know about that?
But they work with them. They work with the quote unquote swamp people. But the only reason that they weren't on the show is because they weren't like these caricatures of what New Orleans people are.
So instead of swamp people, they're like swamp PAs.
Yes,
okay.
They were getting coffees and telling background of fucking go and they say and
yeah. Hey there, Danny Devereux, I got you your little chicory coffee there.
But I've like legit. It was like I think it was last year. Every year I go to a family reunion. It's Labor Day weekend, and it is like the fucking white trashiest of white trash things.
It sounds cool, but also frightening.
It's cool only because I've seen the progression of my family getting into like liberalism and shit.
That's cool.
Like it was probably like fucking 4 years ago, like right when Trump was elected.
Yeah,
my grandpa had like this like Arctic fucking cooler mug, and it said like Trump 2020.
Oh shit!
Like even though he had just gotten elected,
he's like, we're going for 2 terms, baby. I don't know what this man's gonna do.
He's
but
like, we're going 8 terms, baby. I don't give a fuck.
Fucking Constitution's gay.
They're shitting on the Constitution, and boy, oh boy, am I looking it up. But like. Yeah, that was probably like right when Trump got elected. And then the next year he brought it to the family reunion. And the year after that, all of a sudden didn't show up anymore.
Nice, dude. He just stopped talking about it? He got a little embarrassado, dude.
And then last year, straight up no one talked about politics.
That's cool, dude. That's actually like a nice family gathering, dude.
Yeah. And like the whole like vibe of the family reunion is like my grandpa cooks so much fucking food that like one meal that he makes for one day for lunch could last the entire weekend.
So he cooked up a mess of good food, but no Trump tuna and no Pence pasta, and definitely no Giuliani fucking I don't know
sausages.
Well, what's the food called? The little wrapped up fucking
Empanadas.
No, it's Italian, dude. It has like
raviolis.
No, it's like pasta potato wrap pasta.
Raviolis.
Yeah, we'll just call it that. It's called something else. I don't fucking remember. My dad.
We are not learned. Gnocchi. That's what it is.
Little Giuliani gnocchi, dude.
Giuliani gnocchi is how Asian people say thank you.
Oh, damn.
Sorry.
Thanks, former governor of New York City, for making our city a less hospitable place for everyone except rich old white people.
But no, like every time we would go, it would like you would slowly start to see like the progression, and like when like Trump was first elected, they were like, he's gonna make this whole country so much better. And then like the next year, it's like, well, he's doing a couple things I don't like, but you know, sometimes he's doing some good things.
Like maybe he shouldn't subsidize pedophilia.
Is pedophilia tax deductible?
Good.
And then like the year after that, they're like, well, you know, he's not being too good, you know. And I'm also doing like an over exaggeration of.
Trust me, I do it to my dad. I make him sound like Hank Hill.
Yeah. But that like the thing that I don't like about New Orleans, Louisiana, all that shit is the stereotype of like, well, Giacomo Finane, how you doing, my daughter? We're going down there to the bayou.
Yeah, dude.
And it's like, no one talks like that. And the people who talk like that don't live here.
Yeah, they died 2 years ago. R.I.P. Dr. John. Or a year ago, whatever.
Yeah, dude, remember we used to make like a bunch of jokes about him, and then he like straight up died.
Talks about him being like dying.
Yeah.
And he was.
We predicted his death, dude.
I got dementia. I'm hanging out by the bayou. Don't know my own son's name. Don't know my daughter's too.
But
That's
yeah,
fucked
like
up, dude. R.I.P. to the doctor.
yeah,
He was
dude,
dope.
like it was like I was like very sad that he died. Like there's been a very few celebrity deaths that I mean, like Paul Walker, obviously.
Yeah. Mine was Kobe, dude.
Robin Williams. Dude, Kobe.
That actually fucked me up, dude. Yeah, not to like jump on the Kobe train, you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
like,
but like toot, you know?
fuck, dude. Yeah, I got super into the NBA because of Kobe, and I'm still into the NBA because Kobe's fucking dope. Him and Vince Carter. If Vince Carter had died, I would have cried, dude.
So, okay,
I was at a screening of Little Women. No, I'm sorry to cut you off. I was watching Little Women at the Alamo Draft House, dude. It's fucking starting to come on. I was like, I don't want to be here. I'm fucking hungover. Nothing against the movie. Like, it was fine. Very long.
It was alright. I haven't seen it.
It was actually very good. Greta Gerwig is an amazing director, but it was fucking.
Greta Gerwig.
It was fucking boring, dude.
I'm thinking of the girl who was like,
I'm thinking of Greta
this
Thunberg.
is crazy.
Yeah,
this
you're
is so insane.
You were thinking of Greta Thunberg. We made that joke. She was just like, I'm just fixated on these period pieces. It's the only thing I can think about. I'm absolutely obsessed with period pieces. It's almost like I'm autistic. It's not
like,
good.
We should do a French angle on this. I can't believe you're not doing. To me, Greta Thunberg. What's her name?
Thunberg.
The
Greta Thornberry.
To me, Elijah Thornberry. I for some reason she sounds like Bjork in my head.
Everything is music.
Yeah, because I've only seen like the clips of her with the closed captionings. I've never heard her voice, so anytime I see her, I think of like, oh, this is a great time to be alive, but also we're all going to die from global warming.
This is the tip of the iceberg.
Or she's fucking Yoko Ono, and she's like, quiet. Or is that Bjork?
It's both, dude.
Whatever.
You know that Yoko Ono faked her own death to become Bjork, and she got a body double to play Yoko Ono?
What?
You never heard that conspiracy theory?
No.
Yeah.
We can talk about conspiracy theories after this.
Yeah.
Okay, so family reunion. But every time I go, I'm like, how can I outdrink my family? And I always win in a competition that they did not know that they were a part of.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have to drive like 2 miles to a fucking hotel.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So the whole time I'm like, Mom, make me another double.
I gotta drive in a minute.
But dude, it's like fucking, it's actually like pretty cool, like the street fair and shit. Because there's like, I've been going there literally since I was 3 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So like 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone almost every year except for like 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
And every single year, it's the same booths and the same parade, the same fair rides.
Is that Cajun Mardi Gras?
No, it's Labor Day weekend, so it's just like all these people, like, they're like, all right, here we go, we're coming out of here, you know.
We got deep fried fucking goat gizzards, and we got the crawfish, and we got everything all rolled up into one little ball there, darling.
All right, darling, hey, sweetheart. But every year, I'm always like, it's going to be different this year. There's going to be something that I fucking love at this parade or at this street market or whatever. And it's the same.
Damn.
Like, same placement of booths, same everything.
Have you noticed like kids taking over for their parents in the booths?
Yeah. I've literally watched kids grow up to take over businesses.
Holy shit. You're like, this is our spot. We got booth A1C3 at the Galapagos Fair. Wait, what's it called? What's the place called?
It's Berwick, but it's like on the cusp of Berwick, Louisiana, and Morgan City.
Oh yeah, we drove past there on the way back from H-Town, baby.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about Southeast LA except New Orleans, my home away from home, which is Destrehan.
But it's like, it's so fucking crazy that like you can have it's this like, it's almost like you drive an hour and a half to go to a human fish tank. And the reason I say that is like, everything's the same. Everything like has its purpose. Everything is like, they have a movie theater that's there, and it has 4 screens, 2 showings a day, $5 for a ticket, popcorn, soda. That's it.
Wait, for real?
For real.
You told me I could save money by driving to Berwick to see a movie?
Yeah, you can spend like $6 on gas to drive to get a $5 movie.
Dude, I bet you it's like $15 in gas, and it's a $5 movie, and going to the movies here would cost $25.
So you can say, you gotta drive back though.
I bet the $15 should cover both.
All right, well, let's go.
We're doing it. We're going to Berwick right now. This podcast is over, ladies
All right,
and gentlemen.
bye.
We're about to go see a 8:45 screening of Little Women at the Berwick Cajun Cinema.
I just want to make sure that the bean shop's in it, because I read the book, and the bean shop is like a huge part of it, and there's just like a reference to it. So I just want to make sure that that's
the bean
in
shop is 100% in it. And
It's in it?
I pointed
thank
it out.
God.
Are you want to hear a spoilie?
I guess.
So they hype up the dad the whole time, and they're like, oh, he's such a good man. He's a great man, and we miss your dad. We miss your pa. We can't wait till
He
your
dies of
pa
chlamydia.
comes home. No, dude, he comes home. They open the door, like, pa's back. And it's fucking Bob Odenkirk, dude.
No!
Giant size.
That's fucking amazing,
It was
dude.
so funny. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen, dude. He rolls in, he's like, I love my family.
He's like, I love my family.
Yeah,
That doesn't
dude.
sound like him, but that's fucking sick.
How are my daughters doing?
It's so fucking crazy that Bob Odenkirk has had the career that he's had.
He rules, dude. I fucking love Bob Odenkirk.
I want to be him.
Yeah.
Like, that's because he's big enough to like have that career and like do all this shit, but also like if like some rando just saw him in town, it's like, oh, that's just another guy.
Basically, the only people that know who he is are dudes like us. You know what I'm saying? So you'd have like pretty chill, rad, weed smoking, fucking freewheeling dudes rolling up to you in the town square being like, sir, I just want to say thank you for your service. And it's like you're a Marine, but like you never had to kill anybody.
Oh, sweet.
You know what I mean?
Well, I guess I can like stop killing people because that's I just kill people just to like get popular.
Or conversely, Semper Fi, join the Marines at 29, brother, man. You know what I mean, dude? Let's fucking do it because I want to be a fucking amphibious murder machine, dude. I want
to dress like Donald Duck.
Donald Duck, exactly.
Is it Donald or Daffy?
It's Donald, dude. I want a little fucking sailor hat, a little blue shirt with little tails on the back.
And then nothing else.
Yeah, nothing else.
My dick swinging in the wind.
No bottoms, dude. Dick flowing like a fucking like wind fucking circle.
Wind turbine?
A wind turbine, dude. It's going so fast, it's generating enough electricity to power a small German town. And I fucking am wielding an AK-47. We jump from the amphibious aircraft carrier, whatever it is, the Andrew Lloyd Webber boat, whatever the fuck those are called.
The Andrew Lloyd Webber boat?
The fucking Phantom of the Opera.
Hello!
Yeah.
And like a chandelier falls down.
Exactly, dude. My boat, my specific boat is called the Phantom of the Opera. I jump from its deck to the beach, the kind of rocky beach, because we're not in like a nice beach. We're there to take over for a strategic.
Well, we're going there for oil.
Yeah, we're going to get some
That's the only reason we go anywhere.
We're going to go get oil, and I'm like, and like nobody knows what I'm saying because obviously that's what English sounds like to people that don't speak English.
Of course, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm fucking wielding a giant gun, and they're like, they don't know what to do. They're just looking at my dick. It's pretty small. They're like, wow, I've never seen a micro penis before. Like,
did he attach a? I don't know why I did Bill Cosby.
Sacre bleu. I've never seen American
a
hormone-fed American penis before.
Did he glue a tic tac to his body?
All right, and then I lock eyes with the like tallest, most jacked dude in the village.
Yeah.
I wink at him and I say, "That's Tyson Chicken, baby." Then I open fire. You know what I mean?
Nice.
That's how you become a Marine. That should be our next book.
Dude, let's just like become Marines.
How to steal valor and get away with it.
I read that book. It had a terrible ending.
Yeah, I got beat up at an Applebee's at the end of it.
Well, dude, I legit, if there is a draft, I have an excuse now.
I know.
Like, I can't go to fucking war. So, like...
Dude, me too. I have the same... Yeah, you have your arm. I have my bad vision. Also, like, who knows? If I end up on a submarine, I might end up fucking deep dicking some people, dude. You don't want any kind of sexual unrest on a submarine.
Sorry. How long would it take you to fuck somebody on a submarine?
Legit 10 minutes, dude. You don't want me on a submarine with my sexual stamina, my stolen valor, dude. Those combine, like fucking.
Wait, so in this fantasy, you're not even in the Marines. You're just dressed up as someone and got on a submarine.
I'm dressed like Donald Duck, no pants. It's like Diet Coke and Mentos, dude. No one can avoid it. They're like, can't deny it, dude. I'm busting like fucking Krakatoa, and they're just like, this dude is so hot. I can't.
And then like people are just going down Periscope, and there's down in your Periscope, dude.
They're down in my Periscope while I'm running a Periscope, broadcasting to the entire world that I'm getting fucking crazy dome on this military submarine. And then everybody joins the military with the expectation that they can slay as much fucking Navy butt as me. Wow, I really hope I don't get beat up by somebody who's in the Navy. I'm
It's
JK,
whatever,
dude. Bless our boys. You know what I mean?
Our boys in blue, or whatever.
Yeah,
What is
Donald
it?
Duck wears blue.
Yeah, Donald wears blue. I know 2 people that went AWOL.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
Yo, out them on the podcast right now. No, I'm
No.
just kidding. You don't have to do that.
I won't say their names, but like straight up, they like signed up for the military to like pay for college, and they didn't go to college, spend all their money that they made from the military on tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were both, because they were brothers, they both went to like a grocery store, and in the checkout line, their commanding officer was checking out behind them, found them, brought them to like fucking military jail.
Oh fuck!
And they had to pay all their fucking money back.
Like, we're gonna need $8,532 from you, sir, because you've been in the military for a week. They all make so much money.
Well, you see, the thing is, it's all in my tattoos that I got. Here's Pikachu.
Sir, I'm going to have to use this hypodermic needle to suck the ink out of your tattoo and return it to the tattoo artist for a refund.
And I'm also going to have to use my mouth to suck the ink out of your dick.
Yeah, they're that crazy dick tattoo you got of Donald Duck. I don't understand why a man would do that to himself, but good Lord knows I'll suck it.
So, Mardi Gras is coming up.
Yeah, dude, I was about to say, like, we were supposed to talk about Mardi Gras. Essentially, we were talking about Mardi Gras.
We were talking about Fat Tuesday, which is every Tuesday I send a picture of my fat body to my mom, and she shames me into losing weight.
Are you, like, making fun of me right now? Because my mom does that to me. I don't have to send her a picture. I just see her, and she's
just like, Debbie, look.
You're looking pretty good, but I think 30 more pounds and you'll be perfect.
Only 30 to 50, maybe 100 more pounds, and straight up, you look like Ben Affleck.
You'll look like Ben Affleck after the alcoholism.
Dude, he has a back tattoo of a phoenix.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that, dude. The boy with the dragon tattoo. That's fucking sweet, dude.
Megan fucking loves Ben Affleck, and apparently he's in town right now.
Dude, Emily loves Ben Affleck.
Why? Because he's so normal.
He's a normie, dude. Everybody loves normies.
He looks like just a guy.
What do you mean? I can't do this. Can you do a Ray Romano? Hey, I'm Ray Romano.
Oh, Deborah. Oh, it's me, Ben Affleck. I got a CPA, but I'm an actor. I'm sorry, Deborah. Well, maybe I'll get this back tattoo that like 400,000 other dudes have. And that'll make it okay in the eyes of my employer.
But like, I get like Ben Affleck like back in the day, like Chasing Amy, like all that shit. But now he is so fucking normal.
No, dude.
He's just like if he wasn't famous, you would forget that he was in front of you in line at like a grocery store.
Yeah, dude, he just talks about doing dry January and like raising his daughters and shit. And you're just like,
it's like,
cool.
hey, stop being so dumb as fuck.
Cool, dude. Why don't you become a raging alcoholic and give your daughters up for adoption, even though they're like 15? You know what I'm saying, man? Do something exciting for once.
Speaking of Chasing Amy, I just saw the fucking new Kevin Hart movie, Kevin Smith movie.
It'd probably be better if Kevin Hart was in it.
God damn, I wish. It was the Jay and Silent Bob reboot movie. Have you seen it?
Nah, I mean, I remember seeing like a really long email from somebody talking about how they were going to be a PA on it, and it just made me, not want to see it,
dude. It is so fucking bad.
Yeah, it looked really, dude. All those movies are bad. I feel like Clerks isn't even great, but it was groundbreaking for like the time it came out.
Here's my like precursor to everything I'm about to say. His early shit, like Clerks, fucking like Chasing Amy, like all that shit, Jersey Girl, Mallrats, all good.
Yeah, it's all good. Dogma's dope. I like Dogma.
Dogma's fucking great.
Yeah.
Watching this movie, because I was just like, you know what, fuck it. Like, my mom was in the credits. That's literally the only reason why I watched this movie.
Ooh, I got a story about my mom and oh my god, yeah. After this, okay. Yeah.
So I watched this movie, and it was just me and my dog Remy sitting on the couch watching this movie.
Jay and Silent Bob, dude.
Jay and Silent Bob. I out loud multiple times was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
I think I texted you during the movie saying that this is 100% real. I legit thought like 30 minutes into the movie that I was watching the behind the scenes of how the movie got made.
Oh, I thought you were watching it with commentary.
No.
Oh, shit.
I was just watching the movie.
Is it in theaters? When did it come out?
It came out in theaters like a month ago. Okay. It's on Amazon Prime for like $4.
Oh, yeah. I really want to pay Kevin Idiot Smith to fucking get another stint. You know
Dude.
what I mean?
So here's all my fucking gripes about it. I'm going to go on a rant about it. One, they did this, you know, like, how like the Jay and Silent Bob movies or whatever, they do like you look at the camera like, get it, we're doing a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, like in the Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, they were like, who would watch this? And they like look at the camera,
knowing look, a little fourth wall breaking. Yeah,
they did that joke 5 times in the movie. 5, and I was like, it's not a joke anymore. It's just like you being like, hey guys, remember when I used to be good?
Yeah.
And then there was another joke that, because obviously Silent Bob can't talk, that's his whole thing. But he would take, like, anytime somebody would like ask him a question, he would want to respond to him, he would take out his phone and very exaggeratingly like type on his phone.
Ooh.
Like with just his pointer finger, like pop, 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 pop. Like obviously how nobody types. And he would do it for probably 10 seconds of like pop, 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 and then show his phone, and it was one emoji, like one, like an exaggerated sized emoji of what his reaction was.
Yeah, dude.
So the first time he did that, I was like, that's funny. Like, I get it. Like, he's trying to be like, oh, I'm going to have this huge response, and then boom. Like, it's just one. Like, I get it. Like, they would do that in a cartoon or something.
That's what happens to people when they get fucking old, dude.
That joke was like an underlying joke throughout the entire fucking movie. Silent Bob did it multiple times, and then the fucking like Blunt Man and Chronic movie that they were trying to stop, which is literally the entire plot of the first movie.
Wait, they're trying to stop another Blunt Man and Chronic movie?
Yes. the Silent Bob character, whoever in the movie, did that joke 3 times in less than 2 fucking minutes.
Well, dude, that's called rapid fire jokes. I mean,
but it wasn't funny. It was semi. It would be like if like we did a movie and I was just like, oh, I accidentally peed my pants.
Then I'm like, well, I jizzed. We all made the juice, and then and then it started playing.
That's kind of funny, right?
Or it started playing gin and juice right after we said it. You know? What I'm saying?
Like, oh man, that girl's so hot, I gin and juiced.
Yeah,
and then you did that every 15 to 20 minutes.
Dude, I'm kind of liking it. I think we should write this down and do it at a 12-mile open mic.
I thought about it in the shower because I had to take a shower after, and I was like, it would be like if we were like 45, and someone's like, look, we have $2 million, just make what you want and we'll see what happens. And then that's that movie. That's the reboot.
We're like, oh yeah, my kids all went to college and I need to pay for their tuition at Sewanee, and
or it's like I have to get my car fixed and I'm making just enough off this fucking movie to get my car fixed.
I work at Buc-ee's right now. I make $18.50 an hour. I get 3 weeks of PTO, which is nice. I used it to film this movie, and also my health insurance ain't great. So look, I got 3 stents put in my heart. I need this $100K from the movie to pay for my fucking bad health insurance, because America's pretty fucked. If he had said that in the movie, that'd be pretty sweet,
dude. So Kevin Smith is in the movie.
Does he not play Silent Bob?
He plays Silent Bob, but he also plays Kevin Smith.
Oh, cool.
No, it's not.
Oh, yeah.
It is. It's more of a jerk off fest than the last Star Wars movie.
Oh.
It was literally like, you remember this? Hey, do you remember this though? Do you remember this character? Do you remember this? Hey, do you remember remember when I made Clerks? This is the cast of Clerks. Hey, do you remember that one movie I made, Tusk? I'm going to make a reference about that. Or like, hey, my daughter's in this. And like...
Was Johnny Depp in it?
No.
He didn't even get Johnny Depp?
I don't think so. I don't remember. The movie was so fucking forgettable.
Damn.
Like, I usually don't. I usually, like, whenever I watch, like, a bad movie that I know is going to be bad, I will kind of, like, okay, well, I see, like, where they're going with it and, like, blah, blah, blah. It is almost like Kevin Smith was at gunpoint and someone was like, if you don't write a movie in 2 days, I'll fucking kill you.
I hate to break it to you, Devin, but that's basically what fucking having like a bad heart is like. It's like having a gun pointed at your head.
He brought that up too.
All
he
right.
brought up his stand-up special.
Does he have a stand-up special?
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? Fuck Kevin Smith. That's so ridiculous.
That's the whole thing. Like, he had a heart attack after his first or second recording of his stand-up special, and that's the whole thing. Like, that's his whole, like, gimmick is, like, also, they made a bunch of jokes about how he lost a bunch of weight and how Silent Bob lost a bunch of weight and how Jason Mewes, who is Jay, it looks kind of different now. And
he's not addicted to heroin anymore.
Yeah. And like they had Kevin Smith's daughter in it, Jason Mewes' daughter in it, like so many fucking like any movie that Kevin Smith has ever made was referenced in this movie.
Ugh.
Every movie. Every fucking movie. Like, even if it wasn't like... Yeah. Hey, can you go pee for me?
Yeah, I'm going to go pee in my own mouth again.
I'm gonna scream about this fucking movie more.
Just, wait, tell me why you missed what's his name? Johnny Depp. I was gonna say Jimmy Buffett, but I meant to say Johnny Depp, and I did say Johnny Depp.
I don't know why Johnny Depp's not in it.
Why is Jimmy Buffett's daughter not in it?
Well, does Jimmy Buffett have a daughter? That's the whole conspiracy I'm trying to talk about right now. Is this whole movie is bringing up a lot of different feelings for me because it's a lot of different conspiracy theories that I have about Hollywood. Because, yeah, Jimmy Buffett might have a daughter, but if he doesn't, why is she not in this movie? You know what I'm saying? So, like, Jimmy Buffett was in Jurassic Park, the one with Chris Pratt. And does he have a daughter? No one knows.
Jimmy Buffett's daughter actually is in Jurassic Park: The Lost World.
What's her name?
Her name?
Jessica Chastain?
No, it's Jemina Buffett, dude.
Jemiah Buffett?
Jemina. Not Jemima, but Jemina with an N.
Oh, cool.
Because it stands for Cheeseburger in Paradise. You know what I mean?
But, dude, after watching that movie, I was like... It would be like if someone came up to us and was like, here's $1 million, do what you got. Like, do what you can.
Dude.
And we just made a bunch of fucking references that, like, only we got.
We should do that. It's just like our podcast.
Yeah. It's that. It would literally be like if we did a movie
based on the podcast.
Based on shit we said in the podcast.
Oh, yeah. I like it. Wait, it's like our live show?
It's our live show.
But people didn't see the podcast beforehand to get what it was talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Dude, he referenced his podcast. He referenced his show that got canceled. He referenced Chasing Amy. He referenced Tusk. He referenced Yoga Hosers. He referenced...
Who saw Yoga Hosers, dude?
No one!
Kevin Smith sucks, dude.
And that's what they said. They're like, no one... There was a Canadian guy, and he's like, no one has seen Yoga Hosers. And I was like, am I supposed to get that? Because, like, I totally agree with what this guy has to fucking say.
I wish Kevin Smith would just go away.
There is some sort of, like, thing to, like, die in disgrace.
Yeah.
Not die in disgrace, but you know what I mean? Like, go away and, like, you made your movies, you made good shit, you're getting residuals off of it. Be a producer. Or, like, just...
let other people do it, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking help younger, like, more fucking talented people make your movie, dog.
Like, I equated him to Adam Sandler in a text.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, he is Adam Sandler, but he still doesn't know when to give up.
Yeah.
Because Adam Sandler at least was like, I'll do Uncut Gems.
Yeah, he's like, whatever, fucking Netflix is going to pay me millions and millions of dollars to fucking make this dumb bullshit.
Yeah.
He did it. I like the one where it was like the spy caper, like the murder mystery.
Oh,
shit.
yeah, Murder Mystery was good.
That was fucking so dumb, and I loved it, dude. I
Yeah.
was like, this is the best shit. Like, I fucking want to watch this every day, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm a freaking cop. I don't know. I got a mustache.
It's so good. I want to rewatch it because it's literally that relationship with like Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston is me and Megan.
Oh, yeah?
Where I'm just like, I'm a fuck up. I'll figure some shit out.
Yeah.
And she's like kind of left of type A.
I thought we were going to go to Europe. You're like, we're going to Europe.
I will fucking go. I don't know. I gotta spend some more money on some shoes or whatever. I gotta fucking figure it out.
Well, the cheapest flight was to Ireland, so we're going to fucking go to, I don't know, Cork County.
But yeah, he like, I think that he doesn't know when to fucking quit. And his daughter, Harley Quinn Smith, which is like,
he's like the worst kind of cringy nerd, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. I fucking he's good.
he's like the Reddit nerd that fucking made it.
He's a proto Reddit nerd. He like is literally the inspiration for most Reddit users. Like, he's the kind of dude that fucking posts on Gone Wild. Like, who'd be like, "Oh baby, I love your tits." Like, they're like, "What would you do for this sweet pussy?" And he's like, "Baby, I would do anything. I would even crowdfund an entire hour and 45-minute long movie about my previous works just to see another picture of your puss." I hate Kevin Smith, dude. Yeah.
And like, that's the thing though, is like, I want to like him, you know? Like, he, like, Clerks was good, Dogma's good, like all of his shit's like good. And he's like the not best case scenario, but like, he is kind of like the path that we are like kind of should kind of in reverse though, because he did a podcast after doing movies and blah blah blah, whatever.
All that shit's gone now, dude. Fucking getting like the indie funding and being like, "Oh, maybe Hollywood will pick me up and
I'll do it in black and white because, you know, it's cheaper.
We have a limited budget, and I work at HEB, also at Buc-ee's, and I just went to Houston, Texas, and also Austin, so that's why it's in my head."
Tell us about Austin and Houston.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna tell you about my mom's movie.
Tell me about your mom's movie, but say it kind of loud because I might be I'm gonna act like I'm in a different room.
Okay. I just found out that my fucking mom actually was in a documentary, dude. It's on Amazon Prime. It's called Expedition Alaska. She did an adventure race across the barren sands of Alaska. It involves different kinds of swamps and tundra and glacial environments. She was part of a team called Southern Exposure with her different friends. And they trekked through like hundreds of miles of Alaskan wilderness, like bushwhacking and fucking pack rafting and hiking on ice and stuff. And I knew she did it, and she told me all about it. And like, it sounded crazy, right? I was just like, bro, this is nuts. Like, I kind of can't believe that you did all this stuff. But then yesterday, she told me that they filmed a documentary about it. Apparently, University of Cincinnati filmed an entire documentary about my mom's trek across the Alaskan wilderness. Like,
so was it just your mom, or was it like people who were with her too?
So she was part of a team, and it was one of like 6 teams that participated in this adventure race, and like a bunch of dudes almost died, dude.
Holy shit.
I didn't know that they fucking this dude fell in a crevasse like on a glacier and fucking shattered his
crevice, Bear Grylls.
Pronounced crevasse. And he shattered his arm and like collarbone and shit, and was like fucking hanging on by the good arm with like an ice pick, like
holy
with like
shit,
dozens of feet below him. He's like, He's just a French guy. He's like, I need help. Please help me out of the crevasse.
German.
Yeah, whatever. It's the same thing. And he fucking, dude, they threw him a rope. And the whole team had to like pull him out. He's like, thank you. I hope I can finish this race. I hope I can finish it. And like, he couldn't, dude. They had to fucking medevac him out of that bitch, dude. They brought him back to base camp, and then everybody kept going, dude. And they fucking were showing the other teams. Like, my mom had to like ford this fucking river that was like fast flowing rapids of like 30-degree water. There's a shot of her holding onto a rope, and her teammate's like, come on, Carrie, just push. And she looks at her and she's like, shut up.
Wait, so you can see that in the documentary?
Literally, there was a shot of my mom screaming, shut up at this lady.
Is it a series, or is it just like one?
It's just
whole...
one, dude. It's University of Cincinnati produced a documentary about this expedition Alaska.
Is it free on it?
Yeah, it's
on
included
Amazon?
with Prime, dude. Just for all,
fuck yeah, dude.
For all you Bezos lovers out there, it's included with Prime. And she fucking...
Daddy Bezos.
Dude, there's a couple of shots that are like, we got Team Southern Exposure, we got a couple guys, Rick, we got Terry, we got, I don't remember the other guy's name, we got Tim, and also we got Carrie, and she's just like, looks pissed, dude.
She's like, why the fuck am I here?
Well, apparently she went there and didn't know that it was like she was going to be part of this race. She thought she was like volunteering to help, and then like also didn't know that there was going to be a documentary. So they like shoved a camera in her face, and she's like,
fuck that,
dude.
Well,
She
she
like,
didn't have to like sign papers or anything.
yeah, she had to when she got there, but like everybody else did. So she's like, fuck, I'll do it. She's like as autistic as me, where she's like, I can't believe this. I thought I was signing up for something. And I'm like, I would get so fucking mad. Like whenever she told me that, I was like, Mom, why didn't you tell me that they filmed a documentary? She was like, I was too angry to really think about it. We just finished the race. I was like, what the fuck? Like, so like this is like 2017, dude. So like 3 years later, she tells me they filmed a fucking documentary, and so we like watched it, and it's real fucked up. This dude like fell through an ice pack like on a glacier into an underground river / waterfall and hit a bunch of rocks and was all like fucked up. Like had to grab his ice pick and fucking drag himself up out of it after he had banged his head and back on all these rocks, getting like rushed around in a fucking underground.
Shit.
All these people almost died. This dude had like foot rot, and like fucking his knee like got this crazy like pain where like they had to make a makeshift brace so he could pedal this bike. And I was like, dude, it was nuts. I was like, this is definitely...
And your mom like straight up fucking killed it though, right?
She did it, dude. She finished it. It was like a 7-day fucking trek through the wilderness, and like it's definitely for rich white people that like don't have anything better to do.
The best part is I know even when you started talking about it, like when you said it was Alaska?
Oh yeah.
I knew that your dad was on a part of it.
He was not, dude. He was at home, and he's like, Dad, I'm not sure. I hope your mom's going to be okay.
Well, look, I'm just making a bunch of chicken for me and Jackson.
Hey, me and Jackson, we're hanging out at home with some boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I made a little bit of this barbecue sauce. I found the recipe on Bon Appetit. If you want to come over and just try it out, I mean, you're more than welcome, Dad.
Your mom might not come home, but I got some boneless, skinless chicken breast
you
at the house.
You want to bring your friends? But yeah, dude, she made it through. It was a whole big fucking thing. Like watching the doc was crazy. I was just like, dog, y'all are all, I don't know, like a bunch of the people on it. There was like a team that was like, we're in the military. And they were like, we're in the Army, and there are 3 things we're passionate about. We're passionate about survival.
Fucking each other?
Yeah, exactly. They're like, we're passionate about survival. We're passionate about our country, and we're passionate about keeping our country safe, which is survival.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude, they lost. It was super funny. They were
They lost?
They were in like they were like 5th place. I was just like, yeah, that's what happens, dude. You shouldn't overestimate your abilities in the wilderness. The people that won them are like these like fucking yuppie like boulderites.
What place did she come in?
They came in very last because they were doing it like amateur style. There were like pro teams that do this shit. There's like professional amateur racers that like are not amateur, professional adventure racers that like embark on these journeys across like hostile terrain, and they're like, yeah, we've all encountered each other in previous races in years past. Like, actually, Tony here, I competed against him last year, and now we're on the same team. So it's kind of like when somebody's hurt, you got to stop and help them. And I was like, yeah, that dude was hanging on by an ice pick, and like
he like straight up could die.
You're just gonna let him die? I was like, man, I mean, it's good that you explained it away that you like wouldn't do that, but. I don't know, dude. I would never do that shit. I was just like, Mom, like, that's really dope that you did that. And I'm very, like, you're a badass lady. Like, I'm proud of you.
Dude, your mom is, like, straight up Sarah Connor from Terminator.
She would, like, legit kill some fucking androids, dude. Some straight up, some humanoid robots.
No exaggeration. If there is some sort of robot uprising, your mom is going to make it.
But, dude, she doesn't wield guns. She doesn't believe in firearms.
I never said she had to.
Do you know how cool that is?
She has one machete, and that's for multiple opponents.
Dude.
And then she has one Bowie knife that she puts in her mouth and just walks through town. Like, kind of like, bring it.
She would absolutely wield melee weapons and destroy some fucking robots. Like, I could see it happen, dude. She would have, like, a spear, and she'd be like, oh, that CrossFit this morning was so hard. And just, like, fucking killing these robots that were programmed to have memories of families as they're, like, just fucking fading away.
Don't worry,
like,
they're just robots.
Like,
I miss my wife.
My children will starve.
Meanwhile, my mom one time mistaken Diet Coke for water, so it's whatever.
My mom's like, I can't believe you drink. That's for the weak.
Dude, what's fucking crazy? Like, I've in the past. So, I mean, I've had this shoulder injury for like 5 months now, something like that. And in the past 5 months, I found out so much more about my mom, of who she is as a person than I've ever have.
That's good, man.
It's good.
It's good family bonding.
It's more of like, I found out that she drinks, and I found out that, like, she sometimes smokes some weed, and like,
I mean, I knew that about your mom.
Yeah, I mean, she seems like that kind of person, right?
Your mom's cool, dude.
Yeah, she's cool.
Your mom's rad, dude.
My mom is literally me, but an older lady.
I feel like our moms are like both rad in very opposite ways.
Yeah, your mom is Sarah Connor. My mom is Seth Rogen.
That's fucking pretty cool, dude.
She's like, but no, like I always thought of like my mom as like, oh, she's just like a mom, you know, like
she's just a normal mommy.
Well, I oh yeah, she'll have like a sip of wine, like have a glass of wine at dinner, and like whatever, and like whenever she comes to our shows, I'm always surprised when she's like, give me a Malibu and Diet Coke and keep them coming.
That's cool.
I'm like, fuck yeah, mom.
Dude, your mom's rad.
You're getting drunk off of the grossest kind of rum there is.
I've like howled about dumb shit outside of Bank Street Bar with your mom.
Yeah.
Your mom's fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, like whenever we like go to dinner, we always have some sort of conversation where it ends in like, fuck that person. And she's like, yeah, fuck him, dude. Like, why is he doing that kind of shit? Mm-hmm. And like, yeah, like it was so funny. Like, it was probably like 6 years ago. I was like in my rebellious phase.
6 years ago, at like 23.
I was 22.
Okay.
Damn it.
Oh, sorry. I'm
not 23 yet. I'm not 29 yet.
I'm a little older. I'm counting on 30 soon.
You're 4 months older than me.
I'm almost 30 years old.
You're not almost 30. You're still 29.
I'm 7 months older than you did.
Oh, you're over a half a year older than me.
I'm basically a year older than you did, if you think about it.
All right, Dad.
1 year older, 1 year wiser. I have smoked so much weed.
Oh, fuck. I dropped our book, Poems to Read to Your Stepdad.
You dropped Poems to Read to Your Stepdad on the ground? Dude,
yeah, it's available on Amazon and other things.
Oh, that's a great book. It's good for scaring cats that you're currently pet sitting.
It's good for scaring cats and also by your toilet. You can buy it on Amazon or at our live shows, Poems to Read to Your Stepdad by Devin Howard and Devin Mullen.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's on Amazon.com. Just click the buy button, buy now, and that'll be $15. Very cheap for the amount of laughs you'll get.
Yes. Or you can buy it at our show for $10 and we'll sign it for you in front of your fucking face.
Yeah, dude, we'll both write personalized notes for you.
Yeah. Sometimes mine don't make sense because I black out.
Yeah, sometimes mine just say, be well.
But fuck, what was I just saying?
I don't know.
My mom. Fucking. Oh, yeah. So it was like 6 years ago. And, I mean, we all know. listeners of the podcast know my relationship with my dad.
Mm-hmm.
And
He's a piece of shit.
yeah, he's a fucking. I have a story about my fucking stepbrother who fucking called me this weekend.
He called you?
Yeah, dude. I'll tell you about that after this. So it was like 6 years ago. I posted on Facebook and all that shit, and I was like, it was Father's Day, and I was like, shout out to my mom, the only dad I'll ever need, or some shit like that.
Nice.
And I forgot that I was like friends with all of my relatives who are on my dad's side of the family.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all like, you don't know what your dad's done for you and all this other shit. And I was like, you know what my dad's not done for me? I haven't talked to him in probably 15 years.
Really?
Yeah.
You haven't talked to him since you were like fucking 14?
Let's see. When my 21st birthday. So 9 years.
So like 7 years.
How old am I?
It's like
It's been 7 years. Yeah.
All right. Well, the 7 years is still a long fucking
7
time.
years is still a long fucking time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But they were like all like shitty and stuff. So I was like, hey, you know what? I'm going to block all of you. You can all go suck a butt. And none of them have talked to me in the 7 years that it's taken my dad not to talk to me.
But does that make you butthurt?
No, dude.
Exactly. So fuck it. Who cares? I haven't talked to a few people from Coolidge, you know?
I haven't talked to my best friends longer than that.
Yeah, dude. And, you know, friends come, friends go. People come, people go. But what matters in your life is your mental state and your physical fitness. That's what I learned from my mom. If you're fucking fit as fuck and you can deadlift 300 pounds and you can fucking fjord a river with your bare feet that are infected by mucus
And
fucking,
MRSA?
Yeah, by fucking, I don't know, flesh-eating bacteria. You can fucking...
MRSA.
If you can do that shit, then fuck people, dude. Who gives a shit? The only thing that matters in this world is your fucking mental and physical fortitude, dude. Because
fuck yeah.
water is getting bought up by corporations, and when the well runs dry, what do you think's going to happen, brother man? You think that people are just going to fucking rub each other's backs and say, here, have some of my water? That's why I'm buying bullets, dude.
I don't have a gun yet, but I'll buy bullets for one.
Yeah, because that's going to be the new kerosene.
I do have something to say. It's a blanket statement for anyone who's listening. It's a quote from Tupac.
What's that?
And it's very paraphrased because I don't really remember it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's, just because we're not friends, you didn't gain an enemy.
Nice, dude. Yeah, that's the way to treat
I'm not
it.
done. Let me finish.
Oh, okay.
Just because we're not friends, you didn't gain an enemy. You just lost a friend. I still want to watch you eat, but not at my table.
Nice, dude. I thought you were going to say...
It's very paraphrased. I forgot the rest of it.
I thought you were going to say, it was all a dream. I used to
It
read
was all
Word
a
Up
dream.
magazine.
I used to be Word Up magazine. That's fucking
I was
Biggie.
going to call you racist.
So you had this whole scenario in your head.
So I basically...
You're like, God, I hope he says this one thing because I'm going to go on a rant.
I disassociated for about 10 seconds, and
So you didn't even hear my quote.
It seemed like 15 years, and I was literally imagining all the ways in which I would call you and different other people in my life racist, up to and including my brother and parents, who definitely don't listen to this podcast.
No, they don't.
Please don't tell them that I would call them racist just for fun.
Also, anyone who I was saying that quote by Tupac to is definitely not listening to this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just doing like a blanket statement of like people who I might have wronged in the past.
Yeah.
And people who we stopped being friends, I don't know, maybe a year and a half, close to a year ago.
It was all a dream.
I used to read Word Up
Catfish magazine. We're super bitter, dude. We're so bitter.
We're so bitter. It's whatever, dude. That shit rang true to me though. Is like you lost a friend, but you didn't gain an enemy.
Yeah, I don't hate you, dude.
I don't give a fuck, dude.
You know what I
Like
mean?
if you want to do your shit and you want to, I'm happy for you, bro. but I don't want to be a part of it.
Yeah, dude, I totally understand that. Yeah, you can't be fucking holding beef against people for years and decades because that just makes you a bitter old miser with no money, dude. And you can't be a miser without no money. So what's the point? You none the wiser. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, he's doing a freestyle right now.
Yeah, that's a little slam poetry for you. You can't be a miser with no money. I'm just trying to look at your stupid ass, honey. I'm just trying to say you can't be a miser with no money because that just makes you 6 pence none the wiser.
Are you just gonna repeat the same thing over and over again?
Save the night. Kiss me, all right.
Dude, we should be rappers, like straight up.
Yeah, dude.
I'll be the beats guy. I just watched the fucking Lonely Island, Don't Stop Never Stopping or whatever, when it was like essentially the Lonely Island story.
Yeah. Pop star?
Yeah. And I think we can do it. I'll be your DJ if you be Kid Connor. I think that was his name. I'm
about it, dude. I just told a whole like biography of G-Eazy to my girlfriend's sister. We were watching SNL at her house in Austin, and Halsey came on. She sang some song that was like, hold on, actually, let me pull this up.
Who? Okay, first of all, who is Halsey?
It's Halsey, and she is
also, who is she?
Beautiful singer-songwriter who dated my good friend and personal confidant from college, Gerald Gillum, a.k.a. G-Eazy.
Can you call him so he can be on the show?
I would, but I don't think Gerald wants to be bothered right now. So
are they currently dating or are they used to date?
They used to date, dude.
She has
this song called "You Should Be Sad," which is either about G-Eazy or Machine Gun Kelly, and it goes a little something like this.
Oh, good. So two of the best white rappers we have
It's good shit.
It's all right, I guess.
Trying to do the country thing.
Can you find me?
Get off my chest. Got no anger, got no malice, just a little bit of.
All right, turn this up. I don't like it.
Yeah, dude. So it's like definitely about my close and personal friend, Gerald Gillum.
Close personal friend and private trainer, Gerald Easy.
Yeah,
aka G-Eazy.
He's just a nice guy, dude. One time in college, he was in my history class, and we were learning about the Ottoman Empire and the Young Turk movement within that, and he laughed, and the professor said, "Why are you laughing, Gerald?" And he said,
"Say, yeah, no, say it, bro."
Yeah, Young Turk, bro. That's a rapper. And,
did he really say that?
He really did.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
He signed one of my ex-girlfriend's boobs.
Nice, dude. Which one? Was her name? Not gonna say it.
I'm not gonna say her name, but her legacy is she cheated on me for a year.
Nice, dude. Well, if it makes you feel better,
and she's now engaged, and I think about to have a kid. No, she's married.
If it makes you feel better, part of the personal biography of G-Eazy that I gave to my girlfriend's sister was that he moved to L.A. with his girlfriend from a certain university in New Orleans that we both attended, as well as his
University of New Orleans organization.
No, it was fucking Loyola. He moved there with a girl.
Oh shit! I dropped our book again.
Whose name I won't say, but she has the same name as us. Her name is Devin Baldwin, and she's also a singer.
Alec Baldwin's dad?
Yeah. She's like a singer, and with their producer, Christoph. And I was reading the G-Eazy subreddit, dude, for all the juicy lore. Even though Gerald already told me via text because we're friends, I just wanted to get it reiterated via the internet community devoted to his life and pastime.
Sure.
Turns out she cheated on Gerald with Christoph. Christoph Anderson, his producer.
Christoph Waltz?
Christoph Waltz's son.
Thank you so much for letting me fuck you.
It's a family name, and I'm so happy that, you let me.
I'm so excited to fuck you.
It used to just be me, myself, and I, and now it's me, myself, and Devon.
Thank you so much for letting me fuck your butt.
G-Eazy's gonna dispatch hitters to fucking kill us, dude. It's gonna be guys that look kind of like us that don't really know how to use guns.
If I can get strangled out by one of G-Eazy's crew, I'll do it.
Dude, by one of his gang members that are like,
fuck yeah, dude.
We buy G-Eazy cocaine.
It's just cocaine, but it's in a G form when you snort it.
Hey, dude, we just got to get fucking reusable paper straws for G to fucking snort his cocaine up into his nostrils.
I saw this thing and it was like, turtles also don't like to eat paper.
Yeah, they don't. They They fucking hate paper. They don't choke on it though. It's easily digestible.
Is it though? I've eaten a lot of paper in my life.
Me too. It's
And
not really that easy.
I'm getting fucking constipated like a motherfucker.
Well, it'll just make you throw up rather than give you fucking dumb cancer, dude, like turtles get.
Turtles get dumb cancer?
Yeah, look at Mitch McConnell. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? Check it out.
What? How long have we been doing this?
It looks like we're at an hour.
We're an hour and a half.
That's how you know. We're at 4 hours and 55 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
We've literally been talking all night. We've watched 4 Irishmans.
Yeah, we both got the foreskin reattachment surgery so we could dock, and now we are talking.
We've been standing face to face this whole time.
It'd be pretty cool if both our dad was Robert De Niro, but he also was able to birth children and pooped us both out.
He pooped us out of his
style.
dick.
Because everybody knows Irish people, like myself, are basically reptiles that give
I'm not
birth
Irish.
hermaphroditically. No, I'm Irish. And they poop out eggs that they then self-fertilize, and then the eggs hatch into disgusting little reptilian humans.
Into the white gingers.
Yeah, that infiltrate the powers of the world.
The powers that be.
Much like JFK did with his family in the 60s. I'm related to JFK distantly because I'm Irish. Because all Irish people were birthed from one giant lizard father.
I'm German and French. Does that mean I'm related to Hitler?
Maybe.
Wow.
I just think that applying the tenets of anti-Semitism to Irish people is fucking hilarious. Because that shows how crazy it is. You know what I mean?
Hey,
It
got my
really, it
boy.
really does, though.
All right, let's do some plugs.
All
dude.
right.
We got a website. It's yeahdude.com. It's an umbrella where you can find all of our videos, pictures, blogs, right? Still blogs?
Yeah, there's blogs.
Did you add the blogs
I
yet?
didn't add the blogs.
Son of a bitch.
I'll do it tomorrow. Let me set an alarm. I'm setting an alarm right now.
You can find us on all social media at my other buddy Devin. Twitter's the only one where it's my other buddy Dev because they can't handle too many fucking words.
Too many characters?
Too
Yeah.
many characters.
Sounds like Super
Hey.
Smash Brothers. You know what I mean?
Hey, what is this? One of the Netflix characters episode? You can't have more than 4.
Hey, what is this? Why I'm supposed to wake up 7:30? No,
You gotta wake up for
6:30.
6:30.
I gotta wake up for 6:30.
Shit, dude, I gotta wake up. I gotta sleep all day tomorrow. So like, dude, that's fucking
Dude,
crazy.
fuck. Why do I have to wake up for 6:30? I fucking hate working, dude.
Don't worry, dude. Just fucking fall down and be out of work for 6 months.
I'll just learn how to code and then not do anything with it and collect unemployment forever. Fuck.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Until it runs out, and then I'll start selling my body on the black market.
You can't say that.
Like, I can sell my kidney. It's like $10,000.
We also have a book you can buy on Amazon. We've been talking about it a lot during this episode. It's called Poems to Read to Your Stepdad. If you look it up on Amazon, you can look it up either through the title or through one of our names, Devin Howard or Devin Mullen, Mullin.
Yeah.
For those who aren't in my phone and spelled it wrong when I first met him and have not changed it.
For those of you that don't know about the multi-million-dollar company that basically runs the city.
We're gonna run this town tonight.
And me a pop leaf blower lawnmower, baby.
I don't know what that is.
That's not it.
What else? We have a show February 15th. Day after Valentine's Day at Bank Street Bar, 4401 Bank Street.
Hell yeah.
So
Wait, is
come
it day
out.
after Valentine's?
Yeah.
Damn.
Valentine's is February 14th.
I'm gonna be all fuck hungover, dude.
My dick's going to be fucking throwing up, dude.
Yeah, that's it.
If you want, come out to the show. We had a rave review from my boss. He said it was unwatchable.
Yeah.
So-
And like in the sense that like
He
just
left.
couldn't handle how funny it was. He was laughing too hard and didn't want to disturb the show with
He was so old that his heart couldn't take how much he was laughing, and he's like, I can't watch this because I might actually die from laughter.
He was intensely reacting, like he was spasming. Like it looked like he
Yeah.
was coming, but I think he was laughing.
He might have done both, though.
Yeah, he may have been
He
having
might
a
have
stroke.
been come laughing.
He's an old man.
He's an old man. He's about to be like 106.
Yeah, he's got to be like as old as Hitler.
You know what? I've never seen him without a mustache.
Neither have I, dude. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Who knows?
I've never seen him and Hitler in the same place.
You know what I'm saying?
Just saying. So
Turns out your boss escaped to Argentina about
80 years ago. Who knows what could have happened? Probably a different escape to South America. Who knows what could have happened?
Who knows? None of us know.
He just talks about a Wonder Waffle or Wunderwaffel all the time. I don't know what that
like
is.
that. He loves people with blonde hair, blue eyes, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, what even is a Nazi flying saucer? We're not 100% sure at this point.
It's
but
a Wunderwaffel.
We will be researching this top secret greatest weapon immensely and deeply for the next week.
Yeah, so tune in next week when you can find us talking about Wunderwaffels.
I hope you guys fucking love it. Anyway, we'll see you guys at the Wunderwaffel house.
See you in that Wunderwaffel house.
All right, peace.
Mein Frau.
Jesus.